Hello guys, just a quick update on the Dolmar 153 ignition. I've managed to have it running thanks to Tin Man from Tin Man Sauce, and another guy from Vietnam. His name is, I might pronounce it wrong, but and I'm sorry for, but he was very helpful. uh, Pung Mai Bai. Pung Mai Bai is the guy. He gave me a couple of tips as well. Tin Man, thank you very much. He has a video on repairing similar ignition with the chip module, not chip as in cheap, just the chip as in electronic chip. They've used most probably the one with two pins, but this has the negative on the case, so it's the same. This is the positive. The plus wire goes into the switch here and to the coil here. I had issues with finding the correct timing on this chainsaw, and in the end I had to cut another slot for the flywheel key, and then I've realized it was too much advanced with the this is the new slot here. This was the original. You can see mine one, it's a little bit deeper, but it doesn't matter, it's the same width. It's very hard. I done it by hand with small files, and it's very hard because the material is the steel is quite tough. It's it's proper stuff. It's not just cheap steel, wrought iron or whatever. So with the key cut it here on the crank, even I had the stator plate, so the plate, I had the ignition plate all the way advanced. So you see these slots here, one here, one here. So I had it spin all the way this way, and it did not start because it was way too advanced. Actually, it was that advanced that actually it went from it went back to close to top dead center, but not enough to catch a spark. So it was extremely advanced, maybe near enough, let's say 3/4 advanced, but 1/4 past the top dead center. If you, the guys that are into this kind of repair, they understand. So what I've done, cut new key, spin it. You can see it has the mark here, original mark from the on the plate, on the aluminum plate, on the ignition plate, from the original electronic Bosch ignition, and corresponds with the one on the crankcase. But mine one now is near enough bang on as it was before with the new cutout for the key. Actually, it's 0.5 millimeter retarded from that point, my ignition plate. So with this one installed, strong magnet, sorry. Yeah, so I've installed it to the second the cutout that I done, and it runs. It has an air leak, which I know of because I'm waiting for the PTO side seal 3017 7. For the time being, I've installed the old one, but just to see if it starts. That's my main purpose, just to see if it starts and if it's running. Other than that, air leaks I can sort them. It's fine. So yeah, and I've upgraded to a steel flywheel nut because he has the flange at the bottom and I can tighten it a little bit better. I followed Tin Man advice of advancing with two flywheel key widths, and then obviously it's not bang on precise, but I've cut out, you know, the new key and the flywheel near enough there, and then I say if it's needed I can retard back the ignition plate, and this is what I've done because I didn't want to lose the key on the flywheel. I've started it without the key a couple of times, and trust me, I've tightened it. I put the rope inside the piston, the cylinder. It came undone, and honestly, look at my hand from the rope and the handle recoil is fucking like stung by bees. Sorry for swearing, but I can honestly tell you that I've taken apart the ignition system in close to 50 times, maybe even more. So I spent hours and hours by trying to fix it. And yeah, hopefully now it's all good. And as soon as I have all the parts, I mean, I'm waiting only for the seal. I have all the other parts. I will upload a video of this running. But until then, guys, thank you very much. Tin Man and Pung Mai Bai, the guy from Vietnam, I think he's from Vietnam. He has videos of chainsaws. He's in repairing chainsaws as all of us. He responded to me the same as Tin Man. Thank you very much once again. Yeah, it was very helpful. So yeah, that was all. Other than that, yeah, we are on a right path with this one. It's gonna get fixed. Thank you guys. Take care. All the best.